So this is a big finale. Sue's hosting a book salon, and it's been a long week. It's exciting. The city is exciting. It's exhausting, but you get out the door, talk to people, and it's definitely fabulous. So tonight's the night. Here we go. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, everybody. So we are in New York, and so I was going to read a little from chapter 1, which is Ann Beat's chapter, is a dear friend who passed away during COVID and was one of the first writers of Saturday Night Live, and I love her little story. It's a very little story. And now, I'm trying to go oh, okay. I put my bookmark in. I come from film. I'm sorry. I'm not like, this is the first time I've read from my book. Okay. The second revelation came in Chinatown at one of those endless National Lampoon editorial dinners. Doug Kinney, Lampoon co-founder, kept calling his wife. She was a school teacher. He would leave the table to find the payphone. Oh, honey, I'll be home in half an hour. Throughout the dinner, he kept making excuses to leave and call. I'll be home in another hour. This was so annoying, and I thought, you know what? I am never going to be on the other end of that phone. I am always going to be here where I am now in my seat at the table. To stay at the table with the big boys, you need balls. And if you don't have real balls, you need metaphorical balls. Because it's really hard for women to be in a business with men as equals. But I knew I could do it. I could play in this game. At the same time, I always felt I had to work harder and stay longer. I had to give 110% just to get a grade of 90%. Because in the comedy world at that time, the prevailing mindset was chicks aren't funny. But I do have a competitive nature, and I was also desperate to earn a living. I was determined to be a comedy writer. I didn't really have any other skills. And then a little later in the chapter, she said, if I were to give advice, my younger self advice, I would say, remember to breathe and be more balanced. In those days in New York, you could get past any velvet rope by saying Saturday Night Live. Yes, right this way. But you always got into the parties late when they were cleaning up the dessert table because you worked so late. In some ways, it was hard to enjoy the fruits of SNL's acclaim because when the show was on the air, we were working all the time. I slept at the office a lot. And her quote I love is, everyone has their own unique career path, and what you think you are going to do may not end up being what you actually do.